Blessings and hello everybody. This is SilentKnight 1214 and a new segment I'll be starting hopefully every Friday and Saturday, but this weekend it'll actually be on a Sunday, ironically, because I had to work like crazy. But as my YouTube page says, it's Gamers for Christ, and basically what that is where I feel like, whether you have a religion or not, I'm pretty sure it'd be nice to have, some positive content, some spiritual content along with it, because being gamers, being, people who have interest in comics, movies, whatever it is, as gamers, nerds, whatever you want to call us, I feel like we should be able to, have our spirituality as well. And the first scripture I'll be doing, and basically what I'm going to do is kind of give a scripture, and from there kind of give an example of how it applies, or even give an example of things that I see even in a video game or just in our community in general. So my first scripture is Proverbs 18:24, and it reads, "A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother." And it's actually one of my favorite scriptures in Proverbs, but I brought it up simply because I feel like, as in the community lately, it seems like we've had quite a bit of just rivalries, like game wars, whatever you want to call it, where console wars, crap that didn't exist back in the day. A few years ago, we had console wars against the companies, but it wasn't to the point where people were, as gamers, as fans of characters, we were shunning one another, and I feel like now it's just become such a competitive industry, and quite honestly, it's like, it's not about who sells the most, it's just about having fun and having the enjoyment in the games that we play, having enjoyment. You remember the days where it didn't matter if you were playing Super Mario Brothers or Sonic the Hedgehog. All that mattered to you was you're having fun. It wasn't about, they didn't do this in this game, they didn't do that in that game. All that mattered was when you were playing Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or A Link to the Past, or Final Fantasy, you were just there to have fun and be engaged in the world. And I feel like, we've allowed these characters, we've allowed these things to pull us apart to where we can't be there for one another. We can't be, friendly to each other. It's like, it's more of a, I have the better characters. I have this on the 360. I have this on the PS3. I have this on the Wii, the Wii U. And it's just ridiculous, So, I really feel like this scripture applies simply because it's time that we stop all this, this constant bickering amongst each other, and just go back to the days where we were having fun as gamers, where we didn't care if you owned a 360, we didn't care if you owned a Wii, it didn't matter if you owned a Sega Genesis, it didn't matter if you owned a PS1, as long as you were having fun, that's what mattered most. And that's all I have to say as far as my first devotional. Like I said, I will be posting this Sunday, but what do your guys think? How do you think we as a community could break from the status quo of the rivalries and the bickering and just go back to the days where it was all about just having fun? But that's all I have for this segment of my Silent Night devotionals, and I will see you guys next time. I will be uploading more Spider-Man hopefully this week, along with this devotional. So you guys just stay tuned, and I will see you guys later. So God bless. Be blessed. Later.